Welcome to Yonnie Unfiltered, the podcast where we stop sugarcoating, stop settling, and start leveling up. I am your host, Yonnie Unfiltered, and I'm here today with my baby. What's your name?
A baby.
Okay, you hear him? That's my baby. Yes, so we are here with Yonnie Unfiltered. What are we doing today, Rashawn?
Another day,
Oh, okay, so we are going to have a good time. We are going to talk about things that affect people and when they're scared of speaking out. Okay, Rashawn?
Okay, I will start it.
Right, so are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go in five, four, three, two, one. Let's go! Let's talk about something that destroys more relationship than people realize. Lies. Not the dramatic lies you see in movies. I'm talking about the small lies, the one people brush off, the ones people excuse, the ones people say it's not that serious. But the truth is, this most relationships don't fall apart because of this one big lie. They fall apart because of hundreds of small ones that slowly destroys trust. And today on Yonnie Unfiltered, we're going to break down why small lies are actually one of the biggest red flags you can experience in any relationship. Because when someone lies about small things, you have to ask yourself one question. What else are they lying about? Think about this for a moment. When people first meet someone, everything actually starts off well. Communication is exciting, conversations are interesting, and there are a lot of effort being made. But as time goes on, pattern starts changing, pattern starts to appear. Maybe the person said they are somewhere when they are not. Maybe the promise to call but never do. Maybe they tell stories that are not or they don't quite add up. At first, these things seem small. But small lies reveal something very important. That's character. Let's showing dishonesty in a relationship.
Scenario 1. It was just a little lie. Jessica had been dating Marcus for about 3 months. At first, everything seemed great. He was attentive, texted constantly, and told her he valued honesty. One evening, Marcus told Jessica he was going to bed early because he had to wake up for work at 5 a.m. Later that night, Jessica opened social media and saw something strange. Marcus had posted a story from a lounge downtown with friends. Music, drinks, laughing. The timestamp said 1 hour ago. Jessica didn't confront him immediately. Instead, she waited until the next day. She casually asked, "Did you get enough rest last night?" Marcus confidently replied, "Yeah, I knocked out early." Jessica then mentioned the video she saw. Marcus quickly laughed it off. "Oh, that was old. I just reposted it." But Jessica noticed something. The clothes he was wearing in the video were the same clothes he had on earlier that day. The red flag. The problem wasn't the lounge. The problem was the lie. Marcus could have simply said, "I'm going out with friends tonight." But instead, he chose deception. The lesson: small lies often reveal comfort with dishonesty. If someone lies about something that doesn't even require lying, imagine what they will do when the stakes are higher.
Did you notice what happened there? The lie itself might seem small, but what makes it important is the pattern behind it. Because people who lie about small things usually lie about bigger things later. And here's why that happens. When someone gets comfortable lying about small details, they become comfortable manipulating reality. They become comfortable changing stories. They become comfortable avoiding accountability. And once that pattern begins, trust starts to erode. The psychology of small lies. Now let's talk about something important. Why do people lie about small things in relationships? There are several reasons. Sometimes people lie to avoid conflict. Sometimes people lie because they want to maintain a certain image. And sometimes people lie because they know the truth would reveal something about their behavior they don't want you to see. But regardless of the reason, the impact is the same. Trust begins to weaken.
Scenario 2. The phone battery lie. Derek had a habit that confused his girlfriend, Alicia. Whenever Alicia called him at night, he would sometimes disappear for hours. When he finally responded, the explanation was always the same. "My phone died." At first, Alicia believed him. But one night, something strange happened. She called him at 9:30 p.m. No answer. Texted him. No response. Then around midnight, she opened Instagram. Derek had been active the entire time, liking posts and watching stories. The next morning, Alicia asked him what happened. He gave the usual answer. "My phone died." Alicia asked calmly, "Then how were you on Instagram all night?" Derek paused. Then he changed the story. "Oh, I meant it was about to die." The red flag. The issue wasn't the missed call. The issue was the automatic lie to avoid accountability. The lesson. People who lie about small things are usually protecting behaviors they don't want questioned. Small lies are often cover stories.
Notice how the story keeps changing. That's another sign of dishonesty. When someone's story constantly shifts, it often means they are trying to maintain a narrative instead of telling the truth. Healthy relationship requires trust, and trust requires honesty. Not just honesty, it's convenient. Not just honesty when it's convenient, but honesty when the truth is uncomfortable. Because if someone lies about small things today, those lies will eventually grow into bigger ones someday.
Scenario 3. The age lie. The story. Tanya met someone who seemed perfect, charming, successful, confident. He told her he was 32 years old. Months later, during a conversation with friends, his birthday came up. One of his friends joked, "Man turning 36 this year." Tanya was confused. Later, she asked him privately, "I thought you were 32. He shrugged. "I just say that sometimes." Tanya asked why. His answer, "Women don't like older men." The red flag. That lie may seem harmless, but it reveals something deeper. He manipulated information about himself to influence how she perceived him. The lesson. When someone lies about their identity, history, or personal facts, it shows they are comfortable manufacturing an image instead of being authentic. Scenario 4. The money lie. Kevin constantly told his partner he was struggling financially. He said things like, "I can't afford that right now. Money is tight." His partner, Nicole, understood and supported him. Then one day, Nicole discovered Kevin had just bought a new gaming system and expensive sneakers. When she asked about it, Kevin said, "Oh, that was on sale." Later, she learned he had actually spent hundreds of dollars. The red flag. The lie wasn't about money. The lie was about transparency and priorities. Kevin didn't want to explain his decisions, so he hid the truth behind small lies. The lesson. Small financial lies often reveal selfishness, irresponsibility, or secret behavior. Food for thought segment. The problem with small lies. Before we close today's episode, I want to leave you with something to really think about. Most people believe relationships fall apart because of big betrayals, cheating, major deception, huge secrets. But the truth is, those things rarely start big. They start small. They start with the little lies we convince ourselves not to question. The lie about where someone was. The lie about why they didn't answer the phone. The lie about something that wasn't a big deal. And here's the part people don't talk about enough. Small lies aren't always about the lie itself. They're about what the lie represents. Because when someone lies about something small, they are revealing something about their character. They're showing you that truth is optional when it's inconvenient. And once truth becomes optional, trust becomes fragile. Think about this. If someone lies when they don't even have to, what will they do when they feel like they have something to lose? That's why small lies matter. They're not random. They're signals. Signals about honesty. Signals about integrity. Signals about whether someone respects you enough to tell you the truth. And sometimes the real red flag isn't just the lie. It's how quickly we convince ourselves to ignore it. We tell ourselves things like, "It's not that serious. Everyone lies sometimes. Maybe I'm overthinking it." But here's the reality. When you ignore small lies, you slowly train people how much dishonesty you're willing to tolerate. And over time, that tolerance becomes permission. So here's the real question I want to leave you with today. Not just about the people in your life, but about yourself. When someone shows you a small lie, do you pay attention to it or do you explain it away? Because the truth would be uncomfortable. Because sometimes the biggest red flag was never the lie itself. It was the moment we decided not to take it seriously.
In closing, the next time someone tells you a lie, don't look at the lie itself. Look at the pattern behind it. Because the small lies are often the early warning sign of bigger problems ahead. Let me ask you something. Do you think small lies matter in relationship? Or do you think they are harmless? Let me know in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. This is Yonnie Unfiltered, and I leave you for now. See you next time. Thank you.